returns not on file similarly does not conform to anything. $425, are you clear?
Good morning, people. Good morning. Heard from HD yesterday. They supposed to bring the stove between 1 and 7 p.m. Let you know it's snowing. Mama Blackie showed up last night. She been gone for about 2 days. I got a feeling she went somewhere and got into some poison because she's sick this morning. She ate last night, but she just wasn't doing too good. I want to thank you all that made Legal Vice, a YouTuber, reach over 100,000. I think when I checked it yesterday, it was 102. Thank you all. I want to thank you all very much. Like I say, this is going to be short. I had to give you an update on HD, the new stove with the glass top with a screw up control panel. It doesn't work. It's been over a week going around and around and around the merry-go-round with HD. You know, you saw my videos. You know the brand of the stove. Why do they have to wait till after 1 o'clock? Why can't they bring it between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m.? Why do they always have to wait between 1 and 7? It's snowing outside, people. The news media said it was going to snow today. So I want to thank you all very much for helping a YouTuber out, Legal Vice from Korea. Go to Legal Vice and you see his videos and his sweet doggy. I forget what kind of dog it is, but it'd be a week that he passed away this weekend. I want you to say prayers to his family and his friends and his YouTube family. Because Jeff couldn't do that. So, you are very great people on YouTube. You care a lot to help Legal Vice dreams come true. There's a bunch of videos on YouTube at Jeff joined them, like the Umbrella Guy, Megan Fox the Writer, MG Law, and a bunch of other YouTubers I can't remember. If I don't write them down, I can't remember. So I want to thank you all. Now, if I could get to 500 to 1,000 by the end of December, I'd be all right. So that's something I have to wait, people. Oh. That's one thing I have to wait. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And in your state, people, or Commonwealth, if you got an angel tree, you know what I'm talking about. Help the families out. You know, they can't help it. They're low income, disabled, or lost their jobs because they moved outside the United States. There's people who's rich out there, but before you came rich, you either didn't have a job or you're low income. You know, don't forget where you came from. I'm low income. $800 to $900 a month plus the $20 pay raise we get in January, give or take a little. Hello, Marcus. How you doing this morning in South America? Well, it's snowing outside. Let me go plug my phone and get off of my bed. That's where I spend about 90% of my time. I've been in there cleaning the front room up, sweeping the floor, vacuum the floor, mop the floor, clean any cat boxes out. Oh, you know, you got to do that, but like I told you, Mama cat been gone for about 2 days. She showed up last night. Kind of wobbly. It looked like she got a hold of some kind of poison. Look at it out there. It's snowing. This is in southern Indiana, people. That's southern Indiana. There's Alexi. There's Kathy, Nancy. I think that's Margaret. There's Alex, Wildcat, Blackie. Inside Blackie. That's not Mama Blackie. Oh, I go out there and show you Mama Blackie. She's laying next to John Wayne. See, there's Tiger. There's Mama Blackie. And she's not feeling good. So, you know, that's one thing I don't like, people. I don't have the money when my cat gets sick. Well, I could call the vet and get her in. I know she's an outside cat. I say probably 10 years old, give or take a little. She could be more. It could be a year or less. See, I've been here about 6-7 years, so I say she's probably about 8 to 10 years old. But she was gone for 2 days. I'm used to that, because before Paula moved, I only see her maybe once a week or every 2 weeks. But since she's moved, she's been over here all day and all night. All the outside cats got... Hello, Sam. I see it. I see it. Kathy, like I say, I got, let's see, it's about 11:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and HD told my son they'd be here between 1 and 7 with the new replacement kitchen stove. But I'm going to make sure everything works. They might get P.O. at me for filming it, but that's how you protect yourself. If I show you things like this or talk about it, I'm trying to teach you to help you out. Anybody who buys an electric dryer or an electric stove, that you have to buy the cord for it. I don't know, you could use your old one, but if something happens to it, that might void the warranty. Marcus, I try to do the best videos I can, but there's some, I wish I could do better. I'm still looking for a desktop computer. I've talked to those other guys. Well, Legal Vice, he passed away a week ago this weekend. And I want to thank you all on YouTube and Twitch, Twitter, that made his dream come true. His dream was to get 100,000 by the end of December. When I checked it yesterday, he was up to 102,000 subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you very much. But I'm going to make sure those guys from HD, because somebody fussed. The last video I done, an update on the kitchen stove. I show you the brand name of it. I'm just going to give you the first letter, Lincoln L. That's all I'm going to say. And the place where it came from. Somebody complained about being copyrighted. I don't know if it's HD or Lincoln Stove. I don't know which one. But that's no way to do business. Lincoln Stove Company, that's not the real name, told my son and me, call HD and tell them to call Lincoln Stove Company, and they would send a repairman out. Well, I don't know. I guess HD is stupid. You can buy stuff at HD for your, plywood, 2x4 panels, insulation, and stuff like that. And they made, like, kitchen stove, ice boxes, and all that. They got them in their business place, and that's usually, so if you ordered it on Monday, you can usually get it on Wednesday if you live in my area from their warehouse. But it's okay. It looks like Kathy's hunting for a boyfriend. If you all know about kitty cats or doggies, that means she get real lovable. But I want you all to send prayers out to Mama Blackie. That's when I hate people by not having enough money. I feel like I'm letting my kitty cats down, even my outside cats. But I showed you Mama Blackie laying on some carpet with John Wayne. I know it's Foot Friday, and yes, I got my socks on. I ain't gonna show you. So, but that's how come, people. I want to get over 500 subscribers, or over between 500 and 1,000 subscribers. What super chats I get, I could spend that on my kitty cats. And I just got this feeling, people. Within a week, Mama Black is going to pass away. That's what I'm thinking. When she went out 2 days ago, she was real good, but she stayed away for 2 days. And she came back last night for supper. She was kind of wobbly. So she came in, she ate a little bit of canned food, and some ham, went in the bathroom, got in the clothes basket, and John Wayne got in there with her and sleep with her to keep her company. But people, it makes me mad that my kitty cats get sick. I can't do a blankety blank thing. But like I say, Mama Blackie, ever since I moved in from day one, came over here with her babies, I gave her cat food, cat treats, canned food, tuna fish, milk, which it's not a whole lot of milk. There's more water in it than there is milk. It might be 1% milk. But if that kitchen stove works, they show us how to do everything. I know bonjour, I know what that is. And bonjour, I think I remember what that is, but some other words, Marcus, I don't know. But that's one thing I wish YouTube would do. Put a translation from the country you at where I can understand in English and you can understand in your language. That's what I like to see YouTube do. But here right now, what they call ION TV is Hawaii 5-0. Yeah, Hawaii 5-0, the new Steve McGarrett with the chubby, long-haired hippie computer guy and conspiracy people. People, I've been watching YouTube, TikTok. In case you don't know it, people, our government taking away our First Amendment rights on TikTok around January the 19th. You no longer, here in the United States, will be able to watch TikTok. Yeah, I've done some sweeping, vacuuming, mopping the floor with pine saw. Took some stuff out. I got to take some more stuff out in the next, let me see, the next, hello, War. I still watching your videos. I wish my work could be better. I wish it could be better. Since my laptop died, and thanks to the people on Twitch, some on YouTube, but most of them been from Twitch. And they said, what you like to do on your computer? I said, I would like to edit some of my videos. In case there's music, I can edit it and cut the music out and put my own music out. And which I was told DaVinci was a good edit software and a good graphics card and 2 to 4 gigabytes of hard drive and all the memory you can get. They said, well, something like that in a laptop gonna cost you over $1,900. A desktop be anywhere from $900 to it might be $800 to maybe $1,200. You know, in a way, it's cheaper. I took my medicine this morning. Add some of my other medicine that I picked up Wednesday from the drugstore, which I had 1 bottle, so I got some extra. Because every time I try to get my medicine, people, here's something. When you go to the doctor and your insurance will let you do it, get a 90-day supply of it. Especially if wintertime comes along, because it'll save you on either co-payment or making too many trips to the drugstore. You know, I'm just telling you what I'm doing, you know, on my medicine. Try to get a 90-day supply. See if your health insurance will let you get a 90-day supply. Or if your diabetes medicine, see if you can get a 90-day supply of that. Or like my sensor here, see if you get a 90-day supply. That'd be 6 sensors. Marcus, you're funny. Everybody, you could say that Marcus, you could say I adopted him. He's in South America. I think in Brazil. And I know you've been watching my videos, and probably the Umbrella Guy and Megan Fox, the writer, which she's always on his show. You probably watch Legal Vice. In case you didn't know it, War, Legal Vice passed away last weekend. And Legal Vice, I think his first name was Jeff. I forget what his last name is. I think Harris, but I'm not sure. Lived in South Korea. His dream is to get 100,000 subscribers this year by the end of December. Well, yesterday, when I checked it, he was up to 102,000 subscribers. Anybody in South Korea that knows Jeff, because he's been there over 35 years, I think 36, 35, and he takes people around to the, whatever you call them, over bars, taverns, places to eat, and gave them a tour of Korea. And you people over in Korea, when a person dies, I don't know it. Here in the United States, you either be buried in the casket or you get cremated and put in the ground or in a mausoleum. In Korea, people, do they put you in a mausoleum, or do they bury you, or do they cremate you? I don't know how that works. I think we, the people of the United States, probably would like to know that. If on the day of his funeral, I don't know how quick they take care of it. If you all can do a video on YouTube of Legal Vice funeral, we appreciate it. And, Jeff, known as Legal Vice, he talked about how good your country is. And people came over to visit him. He kind of gave you free advertisement. So, I want to thank you people for letting a few Americans live there, which I don't know what the rules, but since he's been there 30 plus years, I'm thinking maybe he was in the military. I'm thinking. And he was at a base, which I think that base ain't there anymore, but there's another guy I got to be friends with, and I forget his YouTube channel. And they both met at that base there in Korea. I guess maybe an Air Force base, but that base moved someplace else. I think this other guy might be living in Vietnam, maybe. Vietnam is a pretty country now compared to what it was back in the 60s and 70s because of the Vietnam War. And the girls, I guess all the girls in those countries is real nice. So I want to thank you all that have subscribed to my channel. What you all can get me for Christmas, get me over 500 subscribers. I know people does it to make money, but I could use the extra money for my cats. Cat food, take them to the doctor, and stuff like that. I just got a feeling I'm going to lose another kitty cat, especially Mama Blackie. We've been together over 6 years. She's, usually in the morning time she eats a little bit. And when I go outside to feed her daughter and grandkids, she would go out. But she didn't want to go out. I guess maybe she knew it was going to snow, but she was gone for 2 days. But I guess she went somewhere, ate some food, and got poisoned. I think people still poison animals today. But that makes me mad. Why would somebody want to kill kitty cats as beautiful they are? how they keep your mice population down and your moles down. I don't see how people can do that. I hope they burn in the wood stove. You all know what I mean by that. But she has 4 daughters out there. January, LB, Boots, and Pretty Girl. Boots is a gray cat with white paws. That's Boots. January is a long-haired gray cat. I wouldn't say she's a calico cat, but she got more gray into her. I've never been to French. I've been all over the United States when I used to drive an 18-wheeler. I see it's still spitting snow outside. We still got a dust. People... I see what you're doing, Marcus. You're translating my video into where your people over in South America can understand me. That's good. But one thing about Marcus, people, he starts out in English. Then he's from South America and Brazil. People, if I had money right now, I would get my car carrier, load Mama Blackie in the car, go about 6 miles up the road to the veterinarian, which I think that would be classified as emergency. Probably could give her antibiotics, but you're looking at $500 or more for the visit. You know, going to the vets ain't cheap. There ain't no free veterinarian service around here. I don't know if they have such a... What, Kathy? See, there's Kathy. You look like your dad. Every day I look at you, you look like Tiger. Yeah, you're tapping me. You're not using your toenails. But people, I got, I think 6 or 7 female cats in here. And I know you all got dogs out there and other kind of animals in the house. Some of you got therapeutic dogs. These are my therapy animals. They keep me calm. They keep me relaxed. They give me unconditional love. You know, by having 4 heart attacks and stroke, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and, you know, stuff like that, they keep me calm. Every time I lose a kitty cat, it hurts me. But these other cats seem to know. All I could do with Mama Blackie, make sure she got plenty water and plenty cat food. You know, let nature take its course. You know, every time her daughters has babies, grandma's out there to take care of them, feed them, give them a bath, teach them how to hunt for rabbits and birds and mice. You know, like Mama is supposed to do. I didn't see Daddy Tomcat this morning, but Daddy Tomcat showed up for supper last night. It's kind of like a tiger cat, and he's probably 3 years old, 4. There's usually other Tomcat shows up. But I just want to give you an update on my new kitchen stove from HD. They said they'd be here between 1 and 7 p.m. Why do they have to always wait till after 1 o'clock? Why can't they do that at 9 or 10 o'clock? Why do they always got to wait until after 1 o'clock? You know, it's stupid. That's okay, Marcus. That's okay. I was going to go to Subway and get me a foot-long, what they call the balls, which has got the meatballs on it, and pepperoni, hot pepper cheese, I guess you call it banana peppers, the yellow ones. I'll wait till I get home to eat it. And, you know, I like it. Because I don't know that good-looking girl's work schedule. When I was there, I think last Friday, I think it was, she wasn't working. Neither was the guy. Maybe she works two to 3 days a week and maybe go to a trade school or go to college. I don't know. But I did make her face turn red. People, if you live in my area, stop at Subway in Scottsburg, Indiana. They're very nice people. That's what I like about the people in Scott County, Indiana. They're polite. If you're old or disabled, they'll try to help you out. Like this young girl, I'm going to say maybe 20s to 30s. She might be older, you know. She asked questions, you know, and I come right off the bat. I said, I got diabetes. I'm trying to keep my sugar down and my salt content. They try to help me out, but man, I love that Boss sub. I know my blood pressure goes up a little bit. My sugar probably goes up a little bit. But people, I ain't going to starve. I got one of those canned hams from the dollar store. I've been eating that, you know. But I want to thank all of you on YouTube, subscribing to my channel, helping me out, get me up to over 300 subscribers. I wish I can get over 500, anywhere from 500 to 1,000 subscribers. I can use that money for my kitty cats. Get them to take them to the vets when they get sick, or the yearly shots. If I, had the money for John Wayne, the only inside top. Well, just try your best, Marcus. That's what you do, people. Try your best, no matter what it is. Don't never give up. Just try your best and don't give up. Because everybody got faith in you. And, there's stuff that goes on in South America that we don't get to see on the news. Unless you go on a certain news station. I like to see, ouch, wildcat, I'm going to trim your toenails. What do you think my legs is, a trampoline? Cotton picker jumped off of the cotton picking dresser onto my leg. When kitty cats jump, they always got their claws out. People, I don't get abused by people. I get abused by kitty cats. That's the truth. You see my legs, I don't have a girlfriend. You see my legs and arms, you think I'm getting scratched by a female. I'm not. I'm getting abused by my kitty cats. And Blackie, who's sitting on my lap, she lets me know when she's out of water. That's usually every day. I feel it, wash it out in the morning time, and I put some in it at night time. But that's one of them gallon square ice cream things you get at Kroger's or JC store, or Walmart. One of them square plastic gallon ice cream pails. That's one I put the waters in. When I go to bed, people, I usually put my blue blanket on. Some of the cats gets underneath the blanket, and some of them goes to sleep on the blanket. The only thing you got to be careful at night. If you have to wake up and you got to run for the bathroom, you might have a problem getting out of bed. I finally tell them kitty cats, I said, move, I got to go to the bathroom and do a 10-100. Sometimes they won't move, I move, ouch. I move my legs up and down and throw them off of the blanket. When I gotta go do number one. But I got to turn around and look. It looked like it stopped snowing. Well, that was little flakes. Usually when you get little flakes, it don't snow too long. But I hope you all have a good Friday. Don't never give up on your YouTube, people. I tell you, if you got a family and got kids, you and your mate do a family medical history. That way your kids That's true, Marcus. And I was adopted, people. I was a baby when I was adopted. I knew when I got a certain age, I was adopted. But legally, my real mom wasn't legal age to sign the paper. She was only 12 years old when I was born. She was raped by her stepdad. I got 2 birth certificates. I don't want my adopted birth certificate. I want what I was born with, because that adoption, what you call, I guess, a black market baby, that's what I was. I was a black market baby because my mom wasn't legal to sign papers. Plus, the father of the baby didn't sign no papers. But I know some of you against abortions, which to me it is murder. I'm against abortion. But the 3 categories were stipulation. The life of the mother, that's 1. Rape. And 3, incest. Okay, those 3 things. The stipulations is you got to get at least 2 to 3 doctors on the life of the mother. A second or third opinion would be better. Rape and incest, you need police reports and hospital records. If you got raped, you go to the hospital. I can see those 3 things. But because there's ladies that works out there with their body to make a living, don't have abortion, people. You got families out there that cannot have children. No matter what race you're from, black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Italian, German, Russian, there's people out there that can't have kids. Or maybe you too young. Put it up for adoption. Help parents who cannot have kids. There's a whole lot of kids that has better life because they was adopted. But those 3 categories and those stipulations, if you do all that, I wouldn't gripe. But you don't wait 6 months to have an abortion or up on your 9th month. That's murder. Marcus Antonio. I guess your first name is Antonio and your first name is Marcus, or do I have it backwards? I think Mexicans Their first name is their last name. Their last name is their first. I don't know. I get confused. But also there's people my age, 70 plus years old. It's boring. We get on here to talk to you, to educate you, teach you all how to stay married for 20 plus years, help you, teach you how to raise a garden, how to can food, how to keep you and your mate from fighting. I know, men, what I'm going to say right now, you're going to get mad at me. That's your right. Men, to get along with a lady, girlfriend or wife, they're always right. When you say they're wrong, what happens? You two get in a fight. If you got kids, your kids sees it. They're going to think that's what they supposed to do when they get a girlfriend or get married. Or a husband, if it's a girl, see it. So, I know we got some good parents have taught their kids that. Women is always right, men, no matter if they're wrong. I agree with you, they are wrong sometimes. But to keep peace in the family, they're always right. And you might not have to sleep on the couch, or you might not have to take a cold shower, or sleep outside in this type of weather, if you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to get off of here and take a break, because I want to do a separate video when HD brings that new stove. I'm going to try to film it. Got my outside cameras that records outside. But I want to show you all. I want to show you if it works or not. If the control panel don't come on, or the oven don't come on, what is the blankety blank HD store going to do? Or the Lincoln Stove people. I don't think there's a Lincoln stove, but the stove begins with an L. Man, when them see the kitty cat is laying like this. When they lay right in here, it puts it to sleep. Like I say, I'm watching 5-0 with the big guy on 5-0, what's his name? Jerry? Then the other bald-headed guy that got his own outside cook truck, and then he learned how to take flying lessons of a Huey. I guess you could call it a Huey. So, people, you can help me with, I can't get no super chats. My PayPal, my post office box, my Cash App, where I can use that money for my kitty cats. I know there's a bunch of you that is animal lovers out there. Plus, I got to take some more trash out. It's styrofoam in a, about this much styrofoam wrapped up in cardboard. Take that out. Got to take some empty cat bags out. Cat food bags. People, if I was, say, get $2,000 a month Social Security, I'm just saying that, my house payment would go up. It would go up because it's based on your income. And you people here in the United States, if you're going to buy your house or maybe be a first-time home buyer, you might want to look at USDA. Yeah, USDA. United States Department of Agriculture, I think. It's based on your income. And you're going to have to take a first-time home buyer's course, either in person or on a computer. But it's best if you can take it in person. That's about an 8 hours course. You get more out of it in person instead of doing it on a computer. I can't wait, people, for January the 20th. Gasoline will go down. Food prices will go down. Whole lot of people will go back to work. And the people that Biden fired from the Uncle Sam, the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, because they wouldn't get that virus shot, they would get their job back with back pay. And I can't wait for that. By YouTube and TikTok, X, Twitch, Facebook, if your First Amendment rights, but Facebook, they kind of violate your First Amendment rights. But people, and you people in the countries, you won't be able to see our TikTok here in the United States after January the 19th. Our government is taking away our First Amendment rights. Unless somebody goes and partners with China or something like that. But, man, I see some nice videos on YouTube. I guess she's from China, Japan. I guess they call her the dancing Barbie doll, she a robot, she's real nice. And I'll watch videos from Russia. They sing. I guess it's kind of like a love song down by the river. I love that. And the United States taking our First Amendment rights off. Man, United States, you don't want to screw with China and Japan. Look how much money we owe them. if China and Japan was to come and foreclose on us, we'd be hurting. The government wouldn't get paid all the money we borrowing. Look it up, people. The money that our government's getting paid is from China and Japan. So what's going to happen if China and Japan foreclose on us? Just think about it. I'm not citing a riot or anything like that, telling you to fight anybody. Yes, I am a conspiracy person. Margaret, what you doing to your baby? Mama's over beating up on Kathy. She probably telling Kathy it's all in your brain. Just take it out of your brain and you won't be acting like a stupid kitty cat. She's not that bad, but she done had kids twice. Margaret had kids once. Alex had cats, but Nancy, Kathy, Blackie, and Lexi never had babies. Yeah, let's do Make America Great. He did that, people. I'm going to steal that idea from Trump. Let's make America great again by putting our faith into God. That's what we need to do to make our country, our planet, Brazil, South America, Russia, all over the planet. We need to make it great again by putting our faith into God. That's the truth. Well, it's 12:02, people. I'll probably get back on here sometime after 1 o'clock. They might get a little PO at me, but I want to film it. That way you can see how they hook the wire up. Or maybe they take the new wire off the other stove and put it on the other new stove. I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. Or they put the new wire on it and try it before they left the warehouse. I don't know. I'm getting kind of fed up with HD. That's 4 things that came from HD. A washer and a dryer, kitchen stove, and now the... Okay, Marcus, you take it easy. Don't you work too hard. Make that good money. Make your girlfriend or your wife or mother happy. You have a great Christmas and a happy New Year in case something happens to me. I'm hoping it don't happen. So, everybody, I want to get off of here. I got to take some trash out. So, you all have a great Friday. And I'll catch you all later. I love you. Put your faith into God.